Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing the most highly requested video that I have had of all time, which is actually kind of surprising because I'm very judgmental and hard on myself. So just a lot of you reaching out to me asking what I've done or what I did to help improve my skin just means so much to me, because I am the last person to be talking about skincare and how to make your skin more flawless, because as you can see, I do not have perfect skin. I have personally struggled with my skin for quite some time. I've gone to bed crying, I've watched countless videos, I've done countless research on the internet trying to fix my skin, and I know I'm not the only one out there, but this is something that has definitely been a journey for me. And like I said, by no means my skin is perfect, but a lot of you do always ask what I do to keep my skin the way it is. And I wanted to make this video to help anyone out there that is struggling or might be going through something similar. There is hope, guys. Don't give up on yourself. You can have clear skin. You just have to give it time, be patient, and love yourself foremost. This journey has been so long, and I'm just gonna try to start from kind of the beginning and work my way. So please be patient with me if I start rambling, because I'm just gonna let it all out, tell you guys the ugly truth. And yeah, so let's get started. So I didn't really struggle much with acne as an adolescent. Growing up in high school, I don't really remember having acne. I had a couple pimples here and there, but nothing major, nothing I couldn't hide with makeup. And I definitely know that I wore more makeup in high school than I do now. So my acne didn't really start showing up until I was an adult. So I definitely have a lot of experience with adult acne, which sucks, because you know, when you think of acne, you think teenager, puberty, you know. Well, to be going through it as an adult, it just completely destroyed me and all of my self-confidence. And I've done countless things. I've spent so much money trying to find products that worked. And you know, I definitely have a lot of experience with having skin issues. So in January of 2016, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, which was confirmed by blood work. I started noticing about maybe 6 months before January of 2016 that I was breaking out in rashes all over the place, my skin, my neck primarily, and like hot spots. So I started really paying attention, keeping a diary, which I would highly recommend doing if you have not started to research or really narrow down what's wrong with your skin. Keep a journal and write down when you change hair products, when you change skin products, what you eat on a daily basis. Did you drink alcohol that day? Did you change your detergent that week? Like, pay attention to those things, because those things mattered. I knew that I was allergic to dairy for sure. Whenever I ate dairy, I would definitely have flare-ups. And then peanuts, I had noticed, or any kind of nuts, I had noticed that I broke out when I ate those certain things. So going into getting my blood work done, I knew what I basically was allergic to. So basically bugged my doctor until they gave me a blood panel, got the results back. That's when I found out I had an autoimmune disease, which is hereditary. It was passed down from my dad, I believe. And I was allergic to dairy, egg whites, which I've eaten for years every day, and peanuts. I cut those foods out. So fixing my diet, that is what completely turned my skin around. But guys, it doesn't stop here. I feel like your skin has seasons to it. And if you figure something else out. A couple years later, months later, your skin's gonna find something else to react to, and you're gonna have to adjust and figure out what's going on then and there. So although yes, I did fix my skin for quite some time, my skin got worse than before. And so I want to say it was good for about like a year and a half, 2 years. It was manageable. I'm not saying my skin was perfect. I still had flare-ups mildly when I ate those foods. I still had a couple breakouts, and but I was able to contain it for the most part. So anyways, okay, so basically I want to say in 2018, so last year I would say, I started noticing that my skin had a lot of texture on it, and it looked like acne, it felt like acne, they looked like whiteheads, and guys, I had like the red dots around the acne, which I thought it was acne, guys, at the time. And I'm gonna insert a clip right now showing you what my skin looked like, and me treating it as if it was acne. And so you guys, if you know me, you know I don't like people touching my face. I constantly wash my face because having clear skin means so much to me. And I'm sure it means so much to all of you guys, because that's really the first thing people see when they look at you is your skin, other than like your smile. People pay attention to your skin, and it's sad to say, but if you are not confident in your skin, like, it really just shows. And I was that kind of person. I felt so embarrassed of my skin. You can even ask Adam. I tried everything. I was always looking up videos on YouTube. I was always researching, like, what was I doing wrong? I was always washing my face. I was using not harsh chemicals. I was going above and beyond, and I couldn't figure out why my skin was not improving and not getting better. And so, like most of you, when you see this video, you can see that it looks like acne. It appears like acne. I tried to start to pop them, giving myself scars, as you guys can see. Picking at it because I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why is it not getting better? So I started picking at it. I gave myself scars. They weren't going away. They were multiplying. Like I said, you guys, I tried everything in the book, and it just was not getting better. And you know what really breaks my heart is I had to go through my wedding day with that kind of skin. And if I knew what I know now, it really gets to me, because I look back at my wedding photos and my wedding video, and all I can see is how bad my skin was. That's literally all I see, and it truly breaks my heart. And it's over now, my skin's good now, whatever, but like on the most memorable day of my life, my skin sucked, and I was treating it like it was acne, and I had no idea. So like I said, going back, your skin has seasons, right? So I found out I had an autoimmune disease, figured that out. Then the next bumpy road was me finding out that I had this. I'm not even going to say the name because I don't know how to pronounce that. So I'm just going to put it here on the screen. This is what I had. Well, I never got confirmed for it. I never went to the doctor for it because I don't like going to the doctor. If I can figure it out myself, so be it. So this was my next journey ahead of me, this overcoming this. And basically it's an overgrowth of yeast on your face or on your skin. So everyone has bacteria and yeast on their skin, but with this condition, the yeast and the bacteria get under your skin particles and basically start multiplying and growing. So I had an overgrowth of yeast on my face, which was causing these pimple-like symptoms, but I was treating it like as if they were pimples and acne, when really that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to fix the problem. I had to rebalance my face and the pH levels on my face because I had an overgrowth of yeast and bacteria on my face. The number one thing was getting on an antibiotic. And at the time, I didn't want to get on an antibiotic. I wanted to look for home remedies to fix the problem before I reached out to my primary care doctor. So, I researched and I found this product, Nizoral. You can find this. You can find this at Walmart, Walgreens, Target, anywhere. It's basically anti-dandruff shampoo, okay? I know it sounds weird. Why would you put anti-dandruff shampoo on your face to fix an overgrowth of yeast organisms on your face? I know, makes no sense. I thought the same thing, but like I said, I was desperate and I was willing to try anything and everything. So went and bought that. I think it costed like 10 bucks. I would lather it on my face, a thin layer. You can add as much as you want. You really don't need much, but I would anyways wash my face, do all my skincare, and then add that as the last thing. I would let it sit on my face like a face mask for about, I would say like 10 to 20 minutes. This basically helped control the overgrowth of yeast on my face. I did see some improvement in about, I would say, a week and a half, but it still wasn't working fully for me. So I went back to the drawing board. I kept this in my regimen, and I basically noted that yeast grows from sugar. Sugar causes overgrowth of yeast. So I really started looking into my diet next. I knew that if I wanted to see change in my face, diet again, like last time, was the key answer. I knew that I needed to cut out sugar. I had noticed that I was eating a little bit more sugar in my diet. That is when I saw the most improvement in my face. And keep in mind, this was July of last year. It is now May of 2019. This was July of 2018. So cutting that out, it took about, I saw the most results in like 2 to 4 weeks. And yeah, that's what happened. I knew like sugar was the main cause of it, and then using this definitely helped. To me, sacrificing food for a clear complexion is totally worth it. I mean, I love dairy, I love French fries, I love sweets, but if I can fix how my face looks by cutting out certain foods, so be it. I'm all in. I started using NXN, Nurture by Nature. These are the two products that I use, NXN. So I absolutely love these products. Before, I constantly had to change my skincare routine because I noticed that products would work for me for a little bit, my skin would get used to it, and then my skin would just completely reject it. That's just how my body is. I know how my skin is, and this is the first product that I've used for almost a year now, and I haven't had to change. It's so gentle on my skin. I have really sensitive skin, and it works perfectly for me. What I love about this company is it's cruelty-free, it's non-toxic, it's affordable. That right there, I know a lot of you are willing to spend a lot of money, but if you don't need to spend a lot of money, why would you, right? And it's been almost a year that I've been on these products, and I absolutely love them, and I hope that I can keep them in my skincare regimen for the rest of my life. They actually did make me an ambassador, and I'm gonna leave my code below. It's gonna give you a discount if you are interested in trying these products. They are completely custom made. You can change them at any time. Oh, click the link below, use it. I promise you won't regret it. I have dry, sensitive skin. If you have oily skin, they have something for you. They have something for anyone and everyone, depending on what you want to accomplish with your skin complexion. So I highly recommend trying them. And the last thing that I've incorporated which now I've done for 5 months, and I wouldn't be recommending it if it wasn't true or if it didn't work for me, is celery juice. Yes, 16 ounces of this bad boy every morning, first thing when I wake up, I feel like has really, really helped with the inflammation in my skin, the swelling of my skin, waking up with puffy eyes, the antioxidants in it. It's just amazing. I'm not going to tell you all about it because you guys can do your own research about it, but straight celery juice every day will make a huge difference in your life. I've done it for over 5 months now, and I cannot complain. This is a game changer. If you're not freaking juicing, if you're not drinking celery juice, what are you doing with your life? Because this is a game changer. I swear to God, I'm gonna juice for the rest of my life. I don't care if I look like a crazy woman buying 20 packs of celery at Walmart. Who cares? And last but not least, the most obvious thing that has changed since July of last year to now is that I'm pregnant. I think that is also another contributing factor to why my skin looks the way it does. I have that pregnancy glow. I can't say that that's not the primary reason, but that could be another reason to why my skin looks the way it does and why it's healed itself, and now I feel comfortable with my complexion. So when you're pregnant, you produce a lot of hormones, you have 50% more blood flow, like just things are just resetting in your body. I don't know what it is about pregnancy, but it just resets everything in your body, and it's creating a life, so it needs to be ready to go top notch. So I'm not saying if you want to fix your skin, get pregnant, but that could be something that fixes your skin. I'm definitely interested in doing another video after I'm pregnant to see if all of this stuff that I've done has actually worked. And last but not least, I use facial oil rather than lotions to hydrate my skin because I do have dry skin. So this is Glow Beauty Oil. And in this is safflower oil, rosehip oil, and vitamin E oil. And I also like coconut oil. This is the only moisturizing thing that goes on my face after my skincare products. And I kind of like that like oily, hydrating look just because my skin is so freaking dry. As you can see, like I look kind of oily, but that's because I just took a shower and I just put this stuff on. So that's really it, guys. I'm no skin expert. I'm not saying that these things are going to change your life. They may not. You can try them. I hope they work for you, but these are the things that I've done that have worked best for me. And I'm so happy with how my skin looks. And I hope this video was very informative and basically lets you know that you're not alone. I truly feel like your skin is a reflection of what's inside and what's going on with your body. And so if your skin is bad, something inside is not right and you need to figure out what that is. But yeah, just do your research and don't give up.